بسم الله والحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على سيد الأنبياء والمرسلين وبعد. Everyone here is aware that there is an end point for this world, the Judgment Day and the end times. However, in Islam, we know that the particular day is unknown. We don't know which day, which year, which month it's going to happen, but we know that it's going to happen. And there's a wisdom behind us not knowing the specific date. When Jibreel alayhi salam asked the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam, "Mata sa'a?" When is the day of judgment? He responded by saying, or when he asked, he said, "Mal mas'ulu bi'a'lam minha min as-sa'il." That I don't know and you don't know. On another occasion, somebody came and asked, "Ya Rasulullah, mata sa'a?" When is the day of judgment? And then the Prophet alayhi salam, he said something very powerful. He says, "Mādhā a'dadta laha?" What have you prepared for the day of judgment? The reason I emphasize this is for many of us, we always think about the last day, the day of judgment. What are the signs that are happening? That is good, but it should not make us be defeated. Some people, they'll say, what's the benefit of doing good work? What's the benefit in investing in long-term projects when I know that the end times is near? Dajjal is going to come, the Mahdi is going to come, Isa alayhi salam is going to come, everything is going to come to an end. But that's not our perspective. Umar radiallahu anhu, he said very powerfully once, "La tasghuranna himmatukum." Never let your himma, never let your aspiration be low. Always aspire for great things because the ummah of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam has great potential. I'll mention one incident and then we can close. Al-Miqdad ibn Amr radiallahu an, one of the companions, on the eve of the battle of Badr, when the Prophet alayhi salam, he's making mashwara and they're determining whether we should go for the battle of Badr or not. Because they were outnumbered, they had lack of resources, lack of weapons. By all measures, they were not going to win this. However, what ended up happening was, he asked the Sahaba that should we go or should we not go? Every Sahabi said we're ready, but Al-Miqdad ibn Amr, he made a very powerful speech. He says, Ya Rasulullah, whatever you want us to do, tell us, we will do it. In fact, if you tell us to go to Barkil Ghimad, we will also go. Where is this? He says, if you want us to take our horses to the depth of the ocean, meaning we will put our lives down and fight and we will make sure that the vision of Islam will materialize, even if it means we put down our own lives. That is what you call himma. What is himma? That not that you see success and you pursue success, it is that you see failure but you pursue success. That is what the Sahaba did. When you're looking at the battle of Badr, the numbers were outnumbered. It was 1 to 3. 3 people on the side of the mushrikun, 1 person on the side of the Muslims. But they had so much conviction, they said, in front of us seems failure, but we're going to go to the depth of this world to make sure we get success. We're living in a time today where each and every one of us, we feel very defeated. We feel, what can we do? What does the future hold? What success can we have? Especially as a minority in America, we often feel there's very little we can do. That should never be our attitude. We should always be positive and we should be optimistic. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, "Ana 'inda dhanni 'abdi bi." Whatever your perception is of me, that is how I will treat you. If my perception is al-Islamu ya'lu wa la yu'la alayh, Islam will always be on the ascendancy, then Allah will facilitate the means for us. But if we think, you know what, we're going to be defeated, we're a minority, everybody's against us, you know what, just me, my family, and my salah, that's it, then we will never grow. We always should believe more in the power of Allah than our own weakness. Remember this, we keep our sight in the power of Allah and not our own weakness. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala elevate our himmah. May He give us the tawfiq of doing great things and allow this ummah to shine like it shined in the past. Ameen ya Rabbil Alameen. Jazakumullah.